Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast out of East Yorkshire, and so we have a 1v1 on Nocturne. Over in the Witch Hunters corner we have got Dimdol, and over in the Ork corner we've got Yazoo 55. Yazoo opening up with triple sluggers, a Du Bois hut, and a generator, as well as throwing out a grot as well just for good measure, whereas the Witch Hunters dude is going for double Arbites, fire support squads, couple of Sentinel powerlifters, as well as a plasma generator. I do believe that we've done this map several times during the 2v2 Ultimate Apocalypse mod tournament that we did a while ago that was done on the old channel. I do believe that this is the 1v1 variant of the map, so very exciting to see. Witch Hunters pushing out some Judge Dredd squads to the north of the map, capturing their bits and bobs. It is quite a long map, quite hard for the Orks. I mean, I imagine the Orks probably want to send out their big mech. Ah, there we go, there's the big mech being cooked up in the boys' hut right now. Yeah, normally Orks would want to send their boys straight into a little bit of aggression, but I mean, by the time you traverse through these twisting paths and mountainous treks, by the time you get there, there'll be lots of anti-Ork nonsense going on. Witch Hunters, there's no witches for them to hunt, but there is Xenos to purge. Let's have a look at these models. I don't think we've actually seen these models. Look at those. Very, very Judge Dreddy. I like it. Look, little shotguns and stuff. Yeah, brilliant stuff. While things are setting up, Dimdol, it always makes me think of, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen, because you know, you're quite young and I'm an old man. There was this cartoon on Nickelodeon a while ago called The Fairy Odd Parents, and there was a Texan in that cartoon with a big white, well, just a big white hat, and it was called Doug what was it called? Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome, and just every time I read Dimdol's name, I just think of that Texan. He's going to go for some upgrades, some Inquisitional drop pods. That did something, but I couldn't quite read it in time. Inquisitional command squad is also coming down, as well as a mounted heavy bolter turret as well. Also detect stealth units, all sorts of useful stuff being built up. Arbites, fortified positions, having their upgrades being popped on. No major aggression going on at the moment, although the Orks are pushing out just a little bit. Might see if they can deny some points or have a bit of a bash. Orks known for itching. Well, what could I say? Itching? Like, they're always itching for a fight, that's what I'm trying to say. War banner being put up over on this side. Nothing major going on in the base as of yet, just everyone putting down listening posts and whatnot. Slugger boys not quite deciding which way they want to go. We do have an Inquisitor. Let's also have a quick look at that model as well. Oh, it's very much like, if any of you cool kids play League of Legends, that's very Vayne-esque. Oh, we do have combat going on there. So we'll stop admiring her legs in those leathery jeans and watch a firefight go down. These shotguns do have the ability to knock these boys down, but mind you, they didn't survive very much against the shooter of the mech boy and the slugger boys. Yeah, they didn't survive very well at all, did they? Arbites' Sentinel Powerlift is going to run away. He is a vehicle there, so we'll take up a lot of punching power to take him down. These guys just teleporting away, not wanting to push in too far as of yet. Arbites' Fire Squad over here, now realising their ineffectiveness against the powerful pistols of the Slugger Boys, will probably want to keep away. Another Arbites purse being popped up. Ah, there we go. Arbites melee combat squad now coming out. They do have a little shield, so I imagine that'll be quite useful against keeping them alive against these bloody lethal, absolutely lethal pistols. Slicing, or should I say puncturing their way through the, well, what must be paper cardboard armour. Slugger Boys now capturing the critical locations. They've taken over most of the map at the moment, I do believe. 80 and 20 compared to the 110 and 20 of the Orks. We do have some warrior champs. Bloody hell, those are great. Babies with guns. Or power wrists, or laser wrists. This dude's got a blindfold on, so that's just even more impressive. They can hit anything. These Orks do not want to tussle with these babies. That's two parts excellent and one part absolutely horrifying. But Orks have no understanding of morals. They will happily slap a baby if they have to. Orks being stunned by the Arbites melee combat squad, grenades and whatnot. These dudes are just going to continue running away there. Going to teleport into the base. And then probably carrying on, running away. More Sentinel powerlifters, popping up some more plasma generators. Yeah, holy hell, that was a terrifying sight. Gretchen's coming up to the north, building bits and bobs up. These slugger boys are going to be slapped around by the electrical sticks of the melee combat squads. Although the Big Mech and his lads, having regained composure, are now going to fire into these lads. But these lads are meaty boys. They won't stand for being shot at by these dudes and will engage in close combat using their electric sticks to great effect. Inquisitor Command Squad jumping in and firing off some flaming shots. Orks moving in, building up the listing post as well. Arbites Fire Support Squad hanging around at the back. Although these dudes, with their... do believe that they have an ability where they're able to stand still and just like tank damage using their shields. Apologies for the cough. Don't smoke, kids, it's not great for you. Slugger boys, seeing the sheer amount of people enforcing the law, are going to come back and then back into it. Going to be picking up one of the guys, throwing him over the hill and far away through Flanders, Portugal and Spain. Although these guys don't mind seeing one of their breadwin being knocked down, they're just going to continue chasing down the Orks in glorious hand-to-hand combat. Orks not entirely sure what to do. They have been outnumbered, swarmed by the shieldy boys. Orks are in the base though, Storm boys no less. Now going to take down one plasma generator, probably a second one as well. We have a Reliquary of Faith going down, which is tier 2 for the Witch Hunters. Yeah, just general nonsense going on in the Orc base. Lots of blue money though, 1, 5, 2 and 20 compared to the 92 and 20 of the Witch Hunters. Although they do have a lot of money saved up. I imagine they've been saving up for tier 2, going for Arbites, heavy weapons research. So no sisters at the moment. They are just going for a full boy squad. This is the man fort, and no girls are allowed apart from this Inquisitor. Storm boys not wanting to tussle with the Arbites, although they will be in range of the local headquarters, so they will decide to manoeuvre away. Grenade seeming to miss, although oh bloody hell, these Storm boys are not holding up very well against the electrical sticks of the Arbites. These guys are just going to continue jumping away, and we do have an Order Hereticus chamber being built up. These guys are just going to run away. Escalate engagement research is being researched. Orks just continuing to capture everything. Lots and lots of listing posts also being upgraded in a multitude of different ways. So the Orc economy is very, very strong at the moment. Arbites threatening these Orcs at a distance. Cherubs continuing their death rays. They've watched Cocoa Melon, or should I say the Orcs have taken away the Cocoa Melon from them, and they are not happy about that. They want to watch Mother Finger, Daddy Finger, the Finger family song, whatever that is. But the Orcs won't let a big explosion coming from the Arbites. He's going to stun all these guys. Lots of explosions coming down. Big Mech is going to teleport away. Delayed teleport for the rest of his boys. These guys are just going to have to flee against the indomitable might of the stunny grenades. We do have some Arco Flagellant squads as well. Very melee focused build for the Witch Hunters. Slugger boys might want to get out of dodge before getting out of dodge is too hard. Slugger boys over here having the best time capturing this relic. Grot's moving up. Well, mind you, this Inquisitor is quite low on health at the moment. Has probably been shot quite significantly by the Big Mech. Big Mech there doesn't give one iota. He's going to continue moving in. These Storm boys charging in. Has taken down this listing post as well as the Plasma Gen over here. Arco Flagellants just being ignored. We saw them in the last game with where we saw some witch hunters, and these boys really messed up the Dark Eldar in that one. So obviously if they do the same in the Orc game, Storm Boys tying up these fire support squads. And there does seem to be a significant Orc presence on the battlefield now. Lots of grenades going off. Big mech very low on health at the moment. Inquisitor managing to regen a fair bit of her health while avoiding combat, although she is not going to survive very long in close combat with this knob and will be sliced down. These cherubim without their mistress are also going to fall as well. One dead baby on the field. Two dead babies on the field. Penitent Engine coming for revenge. Dead children do not make a Penitent Engine happy, unless of course they are heretics, and the cherubim certainly weren't heretics. She's just kind of chilling there at the moment, probably just observing the battlefield. Arco-flagellants, still 3 in their number, chasing down these Orcs. Storm Boys over here jumping this way. Big mech deciding to ignore the battlefield altogether, going for the Arbites first. Going to be slicing their way through the Arbites building. We do have a second Arbites local headquarters, as well as another Inquisitor coming out as well. More Arco-flagellants on the field coming out as well. Penitent Engine bashing in the heads of these Storm Boys. Inquisitor caught out of position coming out of the local headquarters. Will try and run away. They're almost getting surrounded by these Storm Boys, but the Penitent Engine does come in to help. We do have some more battles going on over here. Arco-flagellants still seems like as if they've been completely and totally ignored. No one wants to mess with these terrifying tentacle boys. And with lots of vehicles going down for the... well, we'll say lots of vehicles. One vehicle going down for the witch hunters. What's going on for the Orcs in their base? Just pumping out another big mech. Still focusing on the economy. 66 and 70 compared to the 176 and 40 of the Orcs. They are not running out of blue money anytime soon. Penitent Engine slow but surely making her way over here. Going to punch this knob squad in the face. Going to hold these guys back. Flagellant squad's also coming in. Going to be tying these guys up. Storm Boys moving around the side there. And Inquisitor sitting around the back. We do now have some tank busters swanning their way in. Going to be, no doubt, focusing on this engine. Anything else coming out? We do have Arbites Advanced Equipment Research. I think I've said the word Arbites a million times in this cast. I'm going to have like a little Arbites swear jar next to me. Every time I say the word, I'm going to put a penny in. By the end of the game, I imagine I'll be able to pay off the mortgage on my house. Stormboy squad down to very low numbers. Penitent Engine is just holding these guys as far away from the base as humanly possible. These dudes are rebuilding and recapturing their bits and bobs near the base. Orcs definitely will win in the long term unless the witch hunters can push out of the base and do something against this green mass of muscle and sinew. Flagellants still holding up strong against these knobs. Tank busters not been seen, or they have been seen and they have been shot down by the Inquisitor. Big mech back on the field, returning to fight down anything and everything within his path. He does throw a big shiny tank zapper at this engine, stunning her in place. She is just gonna, in impotent rage, fire some fire up in the air. Does look like she is about to go down as well. Very unfortunately, these Arco-flagellants are also flagging just a little bit in the combat. They have been fighting for quite some time. They are probably very tired, even if they are only swinging around tentacles. Arbites. Oh, that's one more penny in the swear jar. Around their local headquarters. See these slugger boys. The Sentinel power lift. But it does do a fair bit of close combat damage by the looks of things. Maybe we could send those boys into close combat. See what they can do. Just firing away local headquarters with all the turrets on them. Going to see if they can keep these guys back. Even in the heavy cover, or the light cover should I say, they still take a significant amount of damage. And if the Orks can hit on target, I mean, I think one rocket hit. There we go. Once they hit, they actually do a little bit of damage, but they've actually got to physically hit. Remember, Orks are not known for their accuracy. They just like the boomy bits. They just like the sound of the rockets and the whoosh that they make. What's going on in the base of the Orks? Building up anything cool. They are going to go for some extra vehicle armor, so some potential squig-off play, or some looted tanks. Let's cross our fingers and see if we can get squig-off in the game. Some more Judge Dredd boys coming around the sides. Fire support squad's going to increase their numbers. No big weapons in their squads at the moment. This Purst is going to be firing away at this Knob squad, bringing the big mech down to almost half health. Inquisitor leaving her babies at home for a little bit, but then coming back. Mama can't leave the babies alone for long. She's already lost 2 kids, she can't lose any more. Otherwise, Child Protective Services will come around. More Arco-Flagellants being spawned in the Dome of Doom. This is a lot of Orks for the Witch Hunters to deal with. Flash kits are now out. Extra vehicle armor has been done. I'll see if anything comes up down this little window. Oh, we've got a Stomper coming in. Ah, excellent stuff. Alright. So we'll be seeing a big Orky Walker coming down. Missiles flying overhead. Not a single one of them hitting, but they look pretty. The equivalent to Bonfire Night here on... Completely forgot what this map was called. Slugger boys holding the line. Flash kits firing away into the Arco-Flagellants. Flagellants will want to probably tie these guys up, although they do have a bad dock with them, increasing the regen of all Orks in the nearby area. The devastating pistols of the Knobs, they are going to be upgraded with power claws now, which means that they will be able to grab and slice their way through anything and everything, especially vehicles and armor. Big Stomper, 64% of the way through. The Witch Hunter's nut is tough to crack, but the Orks are going to go for another go. Storm Boy's been stunned. Melee Combat Squad holding firm with their shields. Going to be tanking lots of damage. Big explosion going to be knocking lots of these Ork tank busters about. Plasma guns from the Arbites Purse. That's 2p in the swear jar. Doing some significant damage to these Knobs. These Knobs aren't going to push in too far. Arco-Flagellants down to 2 members. Flashkit, this lonely Flashkit over here, poor sod, being pushed into smack bang in the middle of all these boys from the Witch Hunters. Arco-Flagellants about to fall. Only one mod left in the squad. Both babies still alive. Inquisitor falling back just a little bit. More fire support squads coming out. And the Orks have not quite broken this staunch line of defenders just yet. But here comes a Stomper. Let's have a quick look at him. That's a glorious model. Let's hear the voice boik. The voice bark.
Something needs stomping.
Yeah, good stuff. Something does need stomping. There is the killiest areas. Yes, fantastic. There's some sneaky Orks trying to come from the northern side, seeing if they can break the formation of the Witch Hunters. And an old adage, as true as anything else, if you can't go this way, go the other way. Big Stomper coming in, firing into the local headquarters. The council tax of the area is paid for this headquarters, and, well, certainly not going to good use here. Flagellant Squad's gonna anime run into here. Like Attack on Titan, they will actually, good bloody hell, they are going to be doing a fair number of damage to this Stomper. Slicing their way into him, or whipping their way, should I say. And these fire squads do have the crack grenades, that's what's doing the damage. Fair enough. Knob Squad going to teleport straight in, trying to tie up all these Arbites. Go on, let's have a bit of cinematic thing going on. There's some dudes been podded, or Valkyrie dropped in. Knobs chasing down these guys, pushing them back away from the big stomper, allowing it to continue to fire into the local headquarters by Spot Squad, breaking the morale of the Knob and his, well, the Big Mech and his Knob Squad. Grots repairing the Stomper. Flash Gits doing what they do best. Tank Busters actually being on target occasionally. And the local headquarters, well, one of the local headquarters does go down. And this does look like all she wrote for the Witch Hunters, although they will have a honourable last stand. These Orks from the north, or North Orks, it's again flanking them. They won't survive for very long, but all they need to do is just distract them for long enough for the big Stomper to do his best. Flash Gits round either side, round the back. Anyone who comes too close to him will be shot down under epic Flash Gits fire. Sentinel being exploded. Local headquarters, not long for this world. Order Hereticus Chamber, sat limply, and it will be self-destructed, and that is a surrender from the Witch Hunters team. Oh, brilliant stuff. I mean, look, just one more time before we go. Oh, bloody, where on earth did this dude come from? That's a fantastic model, like a big, you've got that sexy orc, all curves and all slim, and you've got the big old chunky boy. Fantastic. He'll punch, he'll kick, and he'll lean on the buildings. Anyway, my name's been Mr. Chat. Pleasure as always, never chore, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.